Hotspots Magazine, happening out television network, is Florida's largest nonprofit 501c3 LGBTQ+ media network. As Julie Andrews sings, "The hills are alive with the sound of music." And they certainly are with our special trip to Gay Days at Munich Oktoberfest. This high-value 12-day trip is what we call a land cruise. You stay in a single hotel and unpack once. Your trip will be based in the heart of Alpine Europe and feature day trips to 5 countries. Prepare for a trip of a lifetime departing September 14th, 2024. Airport transfers are included from your choice of Innsbruck, Austria or Munich, Germany. Your gay guy will meet you on arrival and will be with our festive group until your departure. Your home for 12 days will be the Olympic village of Seefeld. Much of the Academy Award-winning movie, The Sound of Music, was filmed here, including the opening mountaintop scene. Seefeld is a picture postcard of an alpine dream, completely surrounded by scenic mountains, gingerbread architecture with flower boxes, and the Tyrol region's first pedestrian-only main street. Here you'll visit 5 alpine countries, including Austria, Germany, Italy, Liechtenstein, and Switzerland in day trips across Alpine Europe. Your participation will allow us to support our nonprofit 501c3 mission of educating the LGBTQ+ community. We invite you to travel for good. Let's start with the great news. The 12-day trip starts at just $12.99. And this experience is unique in that you have a choice of more than a half dozen hotels that are participating in this Munich Alpine Oktoberfest experience. You can choose the location at the Olympic Village mountain gondola or being on the pedestrian-only main street. You can choose a spa hotel and everything in between. Your choices are wonderful. Another significant feature is that most of your meals are already included in the price of the trip. Not only is this special trip to Gay Days at Munich Alpine Oktoberfest tour affordable, it's also easy to manage. First, we've made arrangements with the operator to confirm your reservation for just $1. You heard that right, you can book your tour for just $1. Next, the trip is very affordable as you pay with an interest-free $99 a month payment plan. The payments are automatically posted to your account. It's just that easy. Now let's dive right in as we invite you to join us on this incredible 12-day tour to top destinations like the fairy tale village of Seefeld and Winter Olympic sites, Innsbruck, Liechtenstein, Switzerland, Salzburg, magnificent Lake Aachen, and charming alpine villages. And did we mention we're going to Munich Oktoberfest for the official Gay Day celebration? Here are the highlights. On day 1, you'll board your plane for an overnight transatlantic flight to Europe from the USA. On day 2, you'll arrive in Innsbruck in Austria or Munich in Germany. Your Oktoberfest Gay Days journey will begin with your arrival in the alpine capitals of Europe. Upon arrival, you'll be transferred to Seefeld and stay at a mountain alpine hotel. Your transfer from Innsbruck is included. Interested guests can fly to Munich and take round-trip transfers for just $49. Upon arrival in Seefeld, you'll check into your first-class hotel. Your choices include the Seefeld Wald Hotel, the highest located hotel in Seefeld with a tremendous view over Seefeld and the surrounding mountain scenery. The hotel is directly opposite the famous Olympic cable car to the Rothschild mountaintop, made famous for the opening of Julie Andrews in the movie The Sound of Music. Perhaps you choose the Gasthof Romana, well known for its excellent restaurant serving Austrian specialties. You might consider the 4-star Hotel Wetterstein in the heart of central Seefeld, just 500 yards from the pedestrian-only main street of Seefeld. Perhaps you're interested in the ultra-modern lifestyle Hotel Das Max in the heart of Seefeld, just a 1-minute walk from the famous pedestrian-only main street of the Alpine Mecca. A great choice is the 4-star wellness hotel Schönruhe, featuring one of Seefeld's best addresses. This modern hotel features a 30,000 square foot spa, pool, and more. The charm of Alpine Europe is featured at the Olympia Hotel, just a 2-minute walk from the famous pedestrian-only main street. This traditional and beautiful hotel has been run by a single family for more than 70 years. You might also consider the famous Hotel Diana. This is a Tyrolean landmark in Seefeld and is a traditional architecture representation of the Austrian Alps. Whatever your choice, you can walk, dine, pub, and most importantly, just unpack once. A welcome dinner party is featured for all of our Alpine Oktoberfest guests on your first night. It's day 3. Today after breakfast, you'll enjoy a special sightseeing experience at Seefeld in Tyrol. Seefeld's Mountain was the opening scene for Julie Andrews' movie Sound of Music. Your tour will show you all the unique sights of this alpine jewel. Seefeld is so special because its mountain vistas and strategic position in the heart of Alpine Europe. There are no mega hotels here, no Hiltons, Marriotts, any of those. The fairy tale village features small hotels, no interstates or motorways, great outdoor activities and dining, cafes, pubs, and the Alpine lifestyle. Remember, you're visiting during the region's Oktoberfest festival. Munich is the most famous, but all across the region, there are harvest and other celebrations that you'll get to experience. This afternoon, you can participate in an excursion to Innsbruck and the Alpine capital of Europe. Innsbruck has hosted the Winter Olympics twice. This beautiful Alpine city is the most famous of the Alps. Tomorrow onwards, every tour will start with a complimentary and delicious breakfast. It's day 4, and you have a wonderful day for your own pursuits. If you choose, you can head east, travel across the Austrian Alps towards Salzburg. The incredible vistas will be 360 degrees all around you. Salzburg was a major filming set for The Sound of Music. Here you'll see the famous abbey, and the road where the Von Trapp children were captured climbing trees, and the main square. Salzburg is a picture book of one of the most Alps beautiful cities. It'll be a magical day, and dinner's included tonight. Today is day 5, and you're ready to head west across the Austrian Alps towards Liechtenstein, one of the world's smallest nations. You'll visit the capital Vaduz and learn how a small republic thrives in Europe. Next, you'll go to the fabled Switzerland and see the breathtaking Bodensee, a lake that's part of the Alps formation of the Rhine River. You'll sample chocolates and much more before returning to Austria in the late afternoon. On day 6, you have a full day to enjoy the resort features of Seefeld, including sports and mountain pursuits. You may also choose an optional excursion to the most famous mountain lake in Austria, called Lake Aachen, and enjoy a ride on the historic sightseeing boat. Today, you'll also visit some of Alpine Europe's most beautiful village, including Austria's Stan and Germany's Mittenwald. Later, return to Seefeld in time for dinner, which is included tonight. Then it's day 7, and it's been a week for you here on this awe-inspiring tour through the beautiful Alps. Today, you'll be crossing the border south to Italy. You venture deep into the Italian Alps, the Dolomites, and visit the world-famous Bolzano. This region of the Italian Alps is home to some of the highest mountains in Europe. You'll enjoy the culture of Italy. Enjoy this beautiful day, and later we'll return to Seefeld. Day 8 of your tour is dedicated to Disney's fairy tale castles of Neuschwanstein and Lindenhof. As usual, after a delicious breakfast, you'll either enjoy your beautiful Austrian resort, or you may want to join the excursion into Bavaria to see Neuschwanstein, Cinderella Castle, and Linderhof Palace. Your tour will explain the madness of gay King Ludwig. Linderhof Palace is an architectural masterpiece and the ancestral home of Bavaria's royal family. You'll see many of the most spectacular rooms of the palace. Then, when you visit legendary Neuschwanstein, Paris has the Eiffel Tower, Beijing has the Wall. Neuschwanstein is one of this planet's most photographed man-made sites. It caught the attention of Walt Disney as he came here to study the castle to create Cinderella Castle. Your tour here is one of the great travel experiences of the world. Later, you'll return to Seefeld at home in time for dinner. On day 9, it's a day of leisure in Seefeld, or you can participate in a full-day excursion to Munich. You'll see the best of Hofbrauhaus, the world's most famous beer hall. Also tour the Olympic Park and much of what makes this Bavarian capital one of Germany's most beautiful cities. Today is also the first gay day at Oktoberfest, and you can participate in these events at the Oktoberfest grounds. The largest festival like it in the world is visited by more than 6 million guests in 3 weeks. Oktoberfest has 3 official gay days, and your tour manager will help you with all these choices. Dinner is provided tonight back at the hotel. Today is day 10, and you'll leave for the Oktoberfest and the famous fairgrounds on this included excursion. It's the world's fair of beer brewers and spectacular entertainment. Your trip will allow you to explore the amazing festival that features more than 38 festival tents, some with capacities as large as 8,000 people. This is Gay Oktoberfest Monday, and you'll participate in all the fairground events. Think about this like a World's Fair with an Oktoberfest theme. There's a festive parade, great food, lots of entertainment, and more. Today will be one of the greatest travel experiences in the world. Day 11 is the last day of this fabulous tour, a final day to explore in Seefeld or other pursuits. Or you can participate in the special optional excursion to the top of Europe. The Otzal Glacier Road will take you to the top of Austria. This spectacular drive is designated by Condé Nast travelers as one of the top 10 scenic drives in the world. Seen in a glacier that's more than 10,000 years old. At the end of the road, you'll take one of Europe's most spectacular gondola rides to over 9,000 feet. At the top, there's an incredible restaurant, bar, and the filming site of Daniel Craig's movie, Spectre. This will be the single most scenic single day and a perfect way to end your Alpine Europe Gay Oktoberfest experience. Return to the hotel for a special farewell dinner. On day 12, you have transfers to Innsbruck or Munich Airport. Today, you'll fly home with wonderful memories of this special trip to Gay Oktoberfest in Alpine Europe. Now here's some final details to make your vacation great. We recommend you add trip cancellation and medical insurance. Traveling abroad, insurance will protect you from potential cancellation before the trip and unforeseen events that can happen while traveling. Your USA medical insurance or credit card plans will not cover cancellation penalties, medical coverage abroad, or emergency medical transportation. The Travel Club offers an insurance policy for all of this from just $63. And you can even have insurance that allows cancellation for any reason from just $116. Remember, to waive any pre-existing conditions, you must purchase insurance at the time of booking. And finally, here's the best news. You can make your reservations right now for just $1. You can go to happeningout.travel/Oktoberfest to see complete details of the tour and make reservations. Remember, the proceeds of this nonprofit 501c3 tour benefit our mission to support our community. We invite you to travel for good. Space is limited and strictly first come, first reserved. We'll see you at the world-famous Gay Munich Oktoberfest tour, departing on September 14th, 2024. Bon voyage!